walking through the forest together. My partner says to me, we're going to get on through. And I went, that's what I'm afraid of. The throughway. What divides the interstate, which is in between Highway 6. Highway 666, what cuts between. What is this? It is what? What did you say? I didn't understand you. She could, she can. Oh, you're having a fight? French, she can is fight. But here it's chicken. 3 and 8, the church, the woman, a heaven of 3 equals 6 and 3, 9 birth creation, and 0, 8 equals 14 DNA. I, the 9 month of the sky. It is the sky birth of the divided star, K and K on each side. You put the Y in between to create the I that connects the two worlds together, and you live in between. I am the sky child. I am the hick. 893. 893. Heaven of I, sky. A and I, B and H, TH, time heaven. T and H, you ever see this? The first time T and H actually comes around for its reality is when 4 meets 6, east and west. When 4 meets 6, it's first ST, second ND, third RD, but fourth, that's next. So what happens is Aleph meets Dalet. At the same time as Aleph meets Dalet, Aleph meets Gimel. Aleph meets Gimel, but Aleph doesn't just meet Gimel like that. Aleph meets Bet and makes Aleph on each side of Bet, the cube. So on one side you have Aleph Bet, on the other side you have Aleph Dalet. First and second, first and fourth. Aleph Beit Gimel Dalet. So what does that say? Bet gets Chet. Aleph gets, I have to look, oh my God, I got to move the camera. Aleph gets 6, 7, 8. Aleph gets a tet. He gets a head. He gets a head. Look. This thing over here. And if you turn it this way, actually it looks like a G. You got to stop turning these letters around. I mean, this one's like, look at that hair. It's like, look at my face. This one's like saying, look at my mouth. This one's like saying, look at my face. Same KH. Samech. Same KH. Did you see what we showed you in here? This here. This is actually a 4. I just missed it and I didn't mark it. It becomes the 4th with a tail. And the same letter is up there on my ceiling. Do you see the same letter on my ceiling? Even the Asian people write it in. I had to put it up there because San Nichi, Shi, Sichi. We even have back here behind me. And I have it over there on the floor somewhere. Somewhere, I don't remember where. So, this is the thing. We're going to do this real quick. 3 minutes have gone by. What happens to the chicken? The rooster, who's up on top at Aleph, 5 and 6, 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., it doesn't matter. It's BC. When A meets B, it becomes C. Aleph goes on top of the barn, X and X, 24 hours of the day, to watch out for the hen. He says Ken in chick. 303, 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 is man's birth. The cat's birth, the dog's birth, man is the 9 months, 3 by 3. Look, 303. Because 9 plays inside 8. 8 is a circle here, and a circle here makes 8. A circle here and a circle here makes 8. 8 and 8. And then you got a circle above is 8, and a circle below is 8. Connecting rings, the moving rings, they always move around. One stem this big, and the rings this big, so they can keep moving, and you can keep going around the sun. You understand what I'm saying? There's a ring. We can't fall out. If Earth falls, we'll only fall so much. We'll be caught by the ring. We can't fall out. It's like a circus inside a circus. So the chicken is at the top. He's going hen, hen. No, he's going ken, ken. Why? Because he sees all the chicks. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. And he's sodded. He's sodded. You see the eighth child of the heaven? H? It's the batch of eggs. The sod is our hair. But the chicken actually says hen, hen, chick, 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 because the foxes are coming. Who are the foxes? 06F, the 15th letter O, 4, 5, and 6 equals 15, 6. 7, 8, 9 equals 24, 6. The sixes are coming. The foxes, watch out for the foxes. The rooster is on the top of the barn. XOX, I love you. Saving the eggs in between to 505. And 303 is 808 bicycle cards. Keep everything rolling. Aleph Dalet, Aleph Beit. Ken? Yes, the chick says Ken. The chick's a Ken. Barbie is a hot wire because Barbie is a shrimp on a stick. Isn't that what it is? Barbie, shrimp on a stick. A chicken's a Ken. So the chick is a girl and the Barbie's a boy for the plugins. 5775. 75 times 75 is 5625. Are you Hebrew? No, I didn't ask if you know the owl. The owl, that's Ibu. We're French. Don't pronounce the H. It's Ibu. Boo is garde-à-bout, is to watch out for. But it's Ibu. Don't pronounce the H. Because if you're in the B world and you announce H, you're going to say beach. You know what happens down by the beach? You get sand kicked in your face because we're not big enough to play on this big world of sand. Dan, E-N-A, DNA. 75 times 75 is 5625. 75 plus 75 equals 150. The 150 spot is right here. Here's the 1 spot. This is the 0 spot. The ace plays in the 5 hole. It is a passage for something to pass. 150 plus 5625 is the year 5775. 15 times 15 because we have to drill a hole on both ends in more than one cube. We have 3 cubes that go together, but the other cubes don't go all the way through. There's a cube at the end that goes on. But anyways, we're boring it in the year 6000, 15 times 15 is 225 for the first 2 eggs. We had the first one, we had the second one, now it's the 3rd egg. 1,500 years, 4 different eggs. The first egg counts for its first 1,500 years because God rested on the 7th day. That means the first week was done. 240 hours were done. Now we're living 10 more days of 24 hours a day, of 16 hours to the light, of 8 hours to the dark. It creates 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 is 8 and 16, PH and X, the phoenix, the flight of the phoenix, the wings of 37 that ride on Aleph. The egg for 5775 in regular letters, they say egg. In Hebrew letters, it says, Hey Zion. 5775 says, Hey Zion. Hey Zion. Hey Zion Lamed. 5712. The I in Lamed. 666 18th. The 18th letter is Tzadi. But looking at the way they show the letters, I can do whatever I want. They're showing 6. They're showing 7. But I can see 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever, 20, whatever. Toe is the price we pay for shin. Look the way it looks like a W. The W has a middle in between 2 sides. Okay? This one is on one side. You see the backs. You see how thin the backs are. You can tell. You see Chet? Look at Chet. It's on this side. See Teth? It's a little bit to the center. You see Lamed? It's all the way at the right. You see Vav? It's all the way in the middle. You see Hey? It's in the middle. See Dal? It's in the middle. You see Gimel? It's in the middle. See Bet? It's in the middle. See Aleph? It's completely to the right. And then you see the letters just move over. Yod is in the center. None I'm not sure exactly how many kashas are in here. This one's slightly to the left. This one's the whole thing. This one looks like the whole thing. It might not be the whole thing. It's a difference between 2 angles, 45 degrees and the 90-degree flat across. Okay? This, if you take a good look at this properly. Okay? It's shooting out in the letter. This letter is not drawn straight up. This is not drawn straight up, this letter. This letter shows you distance. This letter, you have to see distance in this letter. You have to see some kind of distance in this letter. I don't know if we can get the angle. So, anyways, we started with 57.75, okay? And, oh, look, representation of the shoe, the high heel. You see the diamond in the front, the high heel shoe? See why I call this the wings, the wing here and the wing over here? See this way, this one's a tail, this one's a head. This is the olive that goes in, 159. This is the year 2000. 1,440 minutes in a day. Times 4 equals 5760, the year 2000. Brings us to today. Why does it bring us to today? 1440, 4, 4, and 1 equals to 9. 0 equals 6, equals to 6, 9, 15, 2015 rotation. Do you want to pick a number? Pick a number, the Mayan calendar. 25,920, or a different count that I found of 25,625, in which it takes 41 times 25 times 25. 41 times 41 times 25 times 25 equals 25,625 minus 25,920 equals to 295. 95. I don't like looking at it that way. I rather bring it into the 7 world so I can see it a little bit more clearer, less numbers, more understanding between the dice cube. So the 2 will be a 5. The 9 will be a 2. So I now have 5, 2. I have 5, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2. Now I understand it. 10, 0, 7, 16, 67, 83 within the church of the heart of man. What I do is 7, 8, 9 gets 0, 1, 2. And the minute you have 0, it's an automatic passage between 5 and 1. And whatever passes is coming from one side to the other side. In Roman numerals, it's 1v1. So 1 comes into V, goes out to 1. 1 came in, 1 went out. 5 and 1 is 7. 7th gate. Delivery service of rice. Oh, I'm thinking again. I think so. Who says that? Who says that? Is it a double take from the system, from the system, from the system? Things we do are from whatever reality it comes from. It comes from it because of the system. We're made that way because of something that happened in the system. Things we change because of our own reality that changes the system within us. 295. I'm going to divide that by 5 just to see what happens. It becomes 59. 65 is Aleph. 59 is rotation between 1 and 5. And 9 and 5, it's all the same thing. Because 1 plays in the heart of beta. Beta is beta beta inside of 5. 5 is inside of 9. It becomes 1. 5 parts, okay, of 9, or 4 parts of 4 in 9 are covered up in the 5. The 1 part is the passage and it's receiving. Becomes 6 and 9, the receiver of the passage. 5, the whole, plus the passage 1. 6 and 9, rotation. 4 and 1, 10, 10 world. 10 times 10 is 100 Celsius equals 212 Fahrenheit. 212, 121, 1111. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Did you say Jewish? Je. J-E in Jewish, right? J-E. Je. I'm French. I am je. And I wish Jewish. Je crois français. Je crois. Wait a second. Je crois. I believe. Je crois. Do you believe? Yes, I believe. But I like it in French. Je crois. I believe. But je is like a game, or it's a juice. Je. J-E. Je crois. I believe. Wish. Je crois says I believe. What is my wish? Wish. To wish. Devin. Devin is to guess. What is it wish? We'll have to look up wish. Wish in French. Wish. Wish. we're working over here. Wish, French. French, English. Okay. And I'm going to put wish, désirer. Okay. I don't really like that word. Aimer d'avoir. I'd like to have. I wish. Souhaiter, désirer. Desire. I wish to complete happiness to my children. Je souhaite. Okay. It means I hope. So if I would change Jewish to hope, it would say I hope instead of saying I wish if it was in French. Instead of saying Jewish, I would go, I'm hoping. I'm from the Hopis. I'm from the Hopi desire of the Indians, the Hopi Indians. I'm hoping. They changed it to wish. I'm not Jewish, I'm hoping. In French it says wish. Return from the Sith. Spirit heaven, creation of I. Desire. Je souhaite. In happiness, I wish complete happiness for my children. Je souhaite le bonheur parfois de mes enfants. Je souhaite says je suis, okay, Haiti. It says in Haiti brings the goodness of my children. In Haiti was the wish, the desire. Sous means the house, okay, in the house of, the pig house. Désirer, to desire. So instead of saying Jewish, just say J-E and I'm French, and I would say wish, and you would say you're here in Quebec. You got to say it in French. And I go, je souhaite. So you walk up to a Jew and he says, je souhaite. And go, hey, how'd you know who I was? I'm a hoping Indian, and I swatting the best thing. The land I farrowed and the cities I built. Jewish. Hebrew, I'm an owl that wishes and hopes and desires the best wishes for all. Jewish. Hebrew. There ain't no H, so it's an Ebu, but it's an Ebru. BR is the bear. B-E-A-R, brut, divide it, H-E-B-R. And the H says, I am an H-E. I am an H-E. I am an electronic heavens angel, H-E. But the E in French is an I, saying I am the I birth in H. B-R would be bay, bay-air, bear, bear. I'm a bear, and this was switched into French, so the B would be a bay, and the R would be an So it'd say bear. By the bay, by the bear, by the better. Or say it in the English way this time, because B is from maybe the second world. So we'll use B in English, so it'll be B-E, and A-R, it'll say I'm a bear. I'm an owl, and I'm a bear. E-W, I'm a one pocket. I'm a roo, like a kangaroo. I'm an R-U, which is beta creation. W for rabbit, W-R-R-E-W. In Hebrew, ends in W-R as the silly little wabbit because of the communications we have. So I'm a bear. I'm bare. Well, I came into this world pretty much bare and liquids and fluids flowing around, but I didn't care. Get me out, get me a joint, you know. My first baby comes out and goes, Mama, THC, that's tender loving care. No. The heavenly gift, tender loving care. We leave out the H because it's the other letter that represents. Sometimes we say words, right? Then there's one word left out because it represents that word. What's missing in the word is when you say I love you, we're not going to say because of yesterday what you did. You don't need to say all that. That's supposed to encompass the missing part. You should remember what you did. In most part. Sometimes you're reminded. But anyways. Hebrew. H-I-B-E-A-R, Ru. So I'm a Kango. I'm a kangaroo from the circle of life. I'm from the Kango. Ru, I am the W-E-R, W-A-R bear. I am the we bear. We are the people. I am the Ru. I am this one from the street. R and U. 18 and 21 outs in the 19th in the 7th inning stretch where the Bears play. 18 equals to R, 21 equals to U. They're both red on the same side of roulette. Their family friends are 16 and 19, 35. They're 30, they're 39 total, 18 and 21 in between is 17 and 20, 37, 35, 37, 39, 111, 111. 111 days left after the Twin Towers went down, right in the middle of the roulette board. Hi, bear. I am an owl. I am a bear. I am a one-pocket kangaroo. I receive with my one pocket, but I divide it up into two, and I use the rotation. As it's going in and out and around, I'm picking up new information. It comes into one, and then I process it. The blood goes down, goes into that river of loneliness. It spins around in my head, and it shoots out of my mouth as it comes into my mind. But I forgot. I think it came up from my ass to start. Rotation between two sides of time. Twice the time on each side. There's one here, and there'd be one over here. Well, we have to fix it in a cubed life. It's a cubed life. Why is it a cubed life? Although they're all what I see as beehives, beehive design, what happens is there's triangles that pass over two sides. So these triangles that pass over the two sides of this, let's say it's like this, and these triangles pass over this exactly like I showed you, right? So this is the square design. The actual reading is between this square area, which joins this and this together. It joins the square inside its own reading, but they run like this, so they overlap everything. It's only for your own knowledge and reading. I mean, they're not square at all, but they take up the square area, or they need the whole square area to run. Everything is used. Don't you see the M inside of here? But it's really not even an M at all. It's actually a design of numbers. This is 1, this is 3, this is 5, this is 9, this is 7, this is back to 5 again. See, Rodin's coil is 1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, right? But when I redo Rodin's coil, I can redo it to 1, to 3, to 5, to 9, over to 7, and back to 5 again. And I'm still missing this whole corner over here. Raphael 7286 on the constellation of Pegasus. So you said you're a Hebrew? It's okay. You boil stuff. You're a tea maker. Right on. You must carry glass also. You walk through the Jordan? Ah, another Joe. You walk with Joe, another Je, another I. So Joe's got an I and Jack's got an I. Together they got the A and I. A and E. To create A and I and E. They got two eyes. 5 eyes, eh? 5 eyes. 4 receiver, 1 receiver to 4 eyes. I wish, I hope, I believe. In French, I go to church and I say merci Seigneur, au Dieu. I say au Dieu, which means goodbye actually, but it's hello. And it means God. It also says two, au deux, or Audrey, AU, 1 and 21, the cube and aleph, away in. Je crois, I believe. The cross is the croix. This is also the croix. This is the croix, or this is the croix. What do you call a crossing? Is this a crossing, or is this the crossing? What is the mark? Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for being informed, or informing me, or being my informant, or informing. Informant? I should get off right now, right? The end, the beginning of the end, the continuation. The continuation. Thank you.